Hi, this is Janice Sullivan from Sullivan J Photography, and today I'm going to show you how to make a shadow area around your image so it looks a little bit better than just a flat image on whatever you're working on. Now today you're looking at my promo piece that I've done for the summer. I just did this and I thought what a good video this would be to share with you all. So what I've done is I'm going to show you just one image, and you just do it the way you want to, and then you can add it to your promo pieces, emails, website, whatever you want to do. Okay, so this image right here, this big thing right here, I am paying attention to the email and the width of the email. So I don't want it too large. I don't want it to go over 600 pixels, 650. I don't want to fluster people when they open their email. So what I've done actually, and this is just a little tip, is that once you put these images in, I suggest you take the URL to your website and link it to that, so then if they want to see a better image or closer section of the image for, say, something that they're working on, this way they can go straight over to that. This is just to grab their eyes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into Photoshop and we're going to open two files. So of course you open the image file that is here. I've already reduced it just to save time for these videos, but basically you just go ahead and go into your image size, and I've made it resolution 72, and like I said before, my width is 200, because if I double these, that's already 400, and then the space in between. So just think about what you're doing before you start this whole project. So basically I go ahead and do that and click OK, and then what I've done is I've opened a new image. You go to File and New, and we'll just show you. What I've done actually is make some presets, because I do this all the time, and if you're doing the same thing all the time, why be monotonous and just keep typing in the information? So I have actually two backgrounds, because when you work on these images with the shadow, you want to make sure this background in here is the same color of where you're going to place the image. So I have a white background, which I'm doing today, and then I also have I have an area that I've set up that is for a background color, and that's actually easy to do too. I'll show you that in a little bit. But what I've done here for my preset, just to give you some general information, I take my images out from Lightroom and do directly into Photoshop. So instead of getting all these errors and things are different, I just make everything the same. I know I know this is too large, but I'll change it later. So it just is the Pro Photo. It's a 16-bit color, and I do go ahead and set the resolution low, and my width is bigger and height is bigger than the image itself, and you'll see why in a little bit. And then once you've got what you like, you don't have to do all this. You change what you want. You go ahead and change, and you say the save to preset, and then you go ahead and click on what you want and name it, and then you push OK, and it's good to go. So oops, already exists, sorry. So now I'm going to name this file, and I put in a promo piece here. Up here on the top you can see promo piece 2012. Actually that was just for fun. Actually I would be a little bit more detailed. Summer garden, to garden and home and garden editors or something, and I would be a little bit more detailed than what I'm doing there, but since I've already done it, I'm going to cancel out. So now I have two images open. See up in the top left, I have these two images open here, up here. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to take the move button, get into your image, and you're going to drag it on to the second file that you just made. And it doesn't matter where it's located as long as you can crop it and have enough room. So this is where we're going to start, and it's not as sharp as it should be, but it's going to be small, remember, so don't worry about that. One thing I wanted to show you, if you keep your info palette open over here to the right, see this area right here, as you drag your areas in this area, it gives you the RGB and the CMYK information. So if you want to make a background or need any information on these colors, you can go ahead and do that, or you can just go ahead and click on the on your little tool palette right here, and you can click on this, and over here to the left it'll have the color of the background that you want. So I don't want any colors, so we're just going to go ahead and I just wanted to show you that just in case. And then just paint over the background. It's so easy. Use a large brush, use your paintbrush, and just do 100% and just paint it over if you need a different background. So okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add. I already have, here's my background layer to the right, and here's my other layer. So I've highlighted this area because that's what we're going to work with. I'm going to go to Edit, and I'm going to go to Stroke. Okay, and my color is white, and I want it 1 pixel. Now if this over here to the left has a different color, it's going to change your stroke, so pay attention to that. If you don't have it on white, you just need to put it on white. 1 pixel's fine. All this is good. Push OK, and what it's going to do, you can't see it here because I have a white image, but it's just made a white little location, an area around the center. So you'll be able to see it in a little bit as soon as I do the shadow. Now once you go on that, did the stroke, go ahead and double click on the layer. Well, you double click if you want to name the layer, but we just double click on the image right here on the layer, and down here at the bottom go to Drop Shadow. Okay, so it's already, if you can see, let's go over here. Now my drop shadow right here, I've already let's go here and click on the drop shadow. Make sure it's highlighted. Okay, just by clicking on it, it's not going to do anything. So here is, I've also done a preset. Once you see where it says make default, well, this is where I'm continually just doing this the way this looks right here. So I made it my default, but if you don't like it, you can change your look over here at the shadow. You can change this if you want. See, now it's up here. You can change your distances if you like, which is, whoa, that's way too crazy, but I'm just trying to show you, I'm exaggerating things. And then you can change all these goodies in here, and your opacity and all that stuff. Now I'm going to go back to reset my default. Actually, I don't want to. Let's just go ahead and do this real quick. This is what I usually do. I usually just do 125, and I do 7, 7, and all is good. I already have it as my 75%, and I multiply it so it's a little darker. Okay, so now I've got it. I push OK, and here is my image with the shadow. Now what you need to do is you need to, as you can see here, I love the way this is. That's why I leave my information here. As I click to go ahead and crop, do you see the width and the height dimensions? It's awesome, because that I pay attention to that when I'm doing my promo pieces. I want to make sure. Right now I'm looking at a 3.042 width at the height of 4.319. So I tried to get them all similar. Now on the top I don't. It's a little too close for me. So what's nice here is CS6. You can go ahead and just drag a little bit, and it's still giving your height dimension. How amazing is that? I just love this. So then this way you can kind of have an idea. Now I'm looking down in here and I'm thinking, oh, you know what, I'm getting too close. I don't want to crop any of my shadow off. So my width is 3, my height is 4. I'm going to try to keep that similar to all the rest of the images so it looks symmetrical. Okay, and once I'm done, I just push my enter, and I'll do a file, and then I'm going to save for web, because I'm doing a promo piece for email. Now, of course, if you want to make this a TIFF or anything like that, you can do that. But you can see right here, let's just do what it's going to look like. See how small it is, but it gives you all the information. So this is what it looks like. I think it looks great. It's 3-dimension. all I did was go down here to the preview section and click on it. So once I say I want to save it for web, I go ahead and I name it whatever I want, and I'll put it on my desktop. Let's go ahead and put it in, yeah, let's put it in the desktop so you can see it. And I actually have some of them already on my desktop, so it's already actually done. And let's see, you can see my mess on my desktop. Here it is. So I just double clicked on it, and here are the ones that I just worked on. I'm going to throw those on my blog. So here is the image. I'm just going to go ahead and cut and paste it into my promo piece, and this is what, like I said, what I've done before. I made these images. I've paid attention to the size so it's all symmetrical, and it's easy as that. So if you have any questions, of course, you can always comment on the blog. This goes on all of my lessons and tips blog at blog.sullivanjphotography.com, and then you can always send me an email at janice@sullivanjphotography.com. Okay, so I hope this helps you on making shadows and making your image a better looking image. Oh, see this little stroke? This is what I was telling you. I add that little white stroke. It makes it look so much better. Okay, all right, have a great day. Have fun making shadows. Cheers.